This is my C3. So basically, the use case diagram, there's two actors, and these are all the processes and stuff in the middle. Okay, let's get through it. The first actor is an employee, and the second one is the management. So there'll be like two people who are interacting with the solution. So, so the management will need to sign up, which includes the add database, details to database, and that can extend to logins, and then that extend includes the authorize function. And that same thing happens with the employee, but they'll log into different like kind of websites. It's the same website, but like same thing as Bobby's website where Bobby has the Bobby is basically the management and all the students are the employees. And so the management will have to add employee details, and this is linked with the employee viewing his employee details. So let's say he needs to see his hourly rate, so he can go view it, and that is included in that, only if that works. Yeah. So let's go to the bottom bits. These are singular ones. So the management can add past employee workdays, and then the employee can view the past workdays only if the management added. And same thing with this, the employee can view absent days only if only if the management add absent days. If we go up here, they can add availability dates, and then this can extend to they can also view it, and if something's wrong, let's say you can't go in that day, they can go edit the availability date. This also extends into the management adding employee workdays. So they add employee workdays by analyzing the availability dates that are available, and this all this information, employee details and add employee workdays, will be included in the payslips area, so the management team can easily generate payslips. And then all this view upcoming workdays will be the employee can view upcoming workdays, which includes the employee workdays, obviously. And yep, that's basically the use case. Pretty simple. So that's data flow diagram. This goes in a bit more in depth. Let's start off from the right side of the management. Okay, so the management over here, he can add employee workdays and hours. So the management manually inputs employee workdays and hours into a website, and then this will go into a data store, and that will be when the website automatically inputs employee workdays and hours into the database. Then it can go, website automatically outputs employee workdays and hours from the database, so they can display workdays for the employee, and that's by website being able to output the employee work days and hours from in the calendar form. Let's go to the next one. So add employee details. That's when they manually input employee details such as rates of pay into the website, and then this will automatically be stored into the database. So there's a store, and then this can then be used inside the website automatically to give information to the employee to generate the payslips. So this payslips also uses information from the employee work days and hours. So there's two links in there, and that's automatic as well. And then payslips are distributed to the employee, so they are available for the employee, and then payslips are also distributed back to the management, so they're available to look at. Sorry about this. So they're also available to look at for the management team. Let's go to the next one, which is add employee absent days. So they manually add absent days when employees are meant to work but then they bailed, or like they called in sick, let's say. So then the website adds it into the database automatically, and this is the store value. Website then automatically outputs it, and then from the database, and then the process happens, display absent days, which is then um, displayed in the form of a calendar to the employee. Um, yeah, and then the next. Okay, let's go all the way down here. Add upcoming employee work days and hours. This is when they manually input upcoming work days and hours into the website. Yeah, and then the website automatically inputs this into the store, into the database, and then there's a store. There's a data store, and then this is outputted into a process, display upcoming employee work days and hours, and then that process automatically outputs it into the form of a calendar, so it's easier to view. And let's go the one process from the employee, which is employee manually adds availability dates and times into the website. So this availability date is a process which then puts it into a data store. Website then website just automatically puts it in there once they input it manually. This can go two ways. This helps so availability dates and times are distributed back to the management then to potentially add upcoming employee work days and hours. So this is distributed back to then go down here, and it's like a cycle. Or it can go website automatically outputs the employee availability dates. So if the employee wants to see the availability dates, they have output. Sorry, they have outputted. It'll be right here, and yep, that's basically the data flow diagram. Or this is the last one, the context diagram. So this is basic one. What the employee puts in, dates and times. They can generate payslips and view all these absent past work going to work like in an organized manner. And then the management has to add employee work days and get the employee payslips as well, and views employee availability dates to organize business. And this is all through the business, the solution. Sorry, and that was it. Thanks.